Hello everyone again, and welcome to the Cooper channel. I'm Scott Cooper, and this is my preview of Aston Villa versus Stoke City. Yes, it's the first Premier League match of Tim Sherwood's reign, and I'm real excited. I feel like it's Christmas or something. I don't know, maybe I'm about to lose my virginity again. I don't know, but I feel good. I feel positive. Let's go get him. And this is how I think it's going to go down. Alright, so the first question is, what will the lineups be? Who's going to start the game? Now, I've got a little sort of mock-up 11, which I think might be deployed by Sherwood on the weekend. As you can see, he likes, from his Spurs days, we know a 4-2-3-1. Now, pretty popular sort of formation for most managers these days, so I think he's going to go with something like this. I think Bacuna will get a go. Hopefully it's not at right back, and it's at right midfield, so I'm positive that that's going to be, you know, we're going to have an attacking formation like that, and we're going to get something similar to this. I don't think Grealish is really ready yet in Sherwood's eyes, so I'm not sure if he'll come in, but I don't think he will if I had to sort of put my neck out. I think he'll probably stick with a similar sort of lineup as we've been having, but with just a bit of a shift in tactics and in philosophy. So Sinclair was the one here that I was a little bit iffy about. It might be Vyman, it might be Gabby, but I've gone with Sinclair because he played well when he came on the weekend. The only question is he fully match fit? I don't know, but we'll see. So yeah, I would go with that side. There is a bit of a injury cloud over Gabby as well, so that came into my thinking there. Yeah, at Spurs, Sherwood played the system a lot, and see, I've got the two Westwood and Delph here in the two sort of defensive midfield roles, but he normally played sort of not your typical defensive midfielders in those roles. He played more attacking players, so that makes me think that, you know, Westwood and Delph will be given more of a license, and you know, we're going to attack more, and that also leads me to think that maybe Sanchez will not get a start. Yeah, he's known for being very attacking, sometimes reckless, Sherwood, in his Spurs days. So, yeah, I mean, they had a few heavy defeats when he was at Spurs to the big boys, but, you know, he beat the teams below Spurs, the teams that they should have won, the games they should have won, and the teams they should have beat. They seem to get the points. He had a good win percentage, and yeah, I mean, so I'm expecting an attacking approach, and, you know, something refreshing. So that's my lineup there. Let's go on to Stoke. Stoke play a similar kind of system, 4-3-2-1 or 4-2-3-1. But they've got a lot of injuries at the moment. They got I've got a list here: Bojan, Odemwingie, Shawcross, Muniesa, all out, and possibilities also the Walters, Ireland, Wilson, and Crouch might be out too. So they're going to have a very inexperienced back four, and I think we can really have a go at them. Now this is one of the games that I'm sure Sherwood's penciled in for a win, and hopefully, you know, we throw everything at them. So my prediction for the actual game itself, I think we're going to be high tempo. I think we're going to knock the ball around quickly, get the ball up to Benteke and Sinclair, Gill, these sort of players quickly, but, you know, really sort of, you know, have sort of emphasis on getting the ball wide, getting the ball into Benteke, into the box, players in the box. You know, we might, you know, get caught out at the back at times, and I think it might actually take a bit of time sort of settle. So I wouldn't expect like an explosive start. I'd expect a lot of effort, a lot of tempo, but I would maybe a few mistakes here and there and a few sort of teething problems at first. But I think as the game goes on, we will start to dominate and hopefully get the win. I think these midfield three here will be a lot closer to Benteke. You'll see Sinclair, Gill, Bacuna, hopefully getting past him, getting balls into the box, getting the second ball off him. You'll see Dale from Westwood as well, pushing right up, not playing the side to side balls as much. Maybe sort of like looking to knock and then go past their player. And I'm looking forward to seeing that, because Delph really lately hasn't really had that part of his game, and I think we've been really missing that from him, especially. Westwood was really poor last week, and let's be honest, hasn't really been an attacking force for us over his whole time at Villa. But hopefully, with a new manager, a new lease of life, he can get in there and get busy, and because he does have a good shot, and I think he can definitely bring more goals to us. I'm expecting lots of pressure on the ball defensively, a high line. I think for this we need quite quick defenders, and that's why I think Okora will play, and and not Clark. I think Okora is probably our quickest defender, so that's why I went for him. Vla, I think he's probably our most experienced and best defender when he's fully fit and up and going, so I think Sherwood will give him a chance. So I think Clark might actually miss out on a few games unless we have problems. I'm expecting goals in the game. Stoke are poor at the moment. They've got lots of injuries. They've been beaten 4-1 in the last two games. I watched them against Blackburn in the Cup, and they were terrible. Their defence is very inexperienced without Shawcross there. I think he makes a big difference when he's there for them. So I think we will win. I'm going for a 3-1 Villa result, and hopefully Benteke gets two. I'm going to say 2 for Benteke, 1 for Gill. How about that? 3-1 of Villa. I think we'll all be happy with that, and then we move onwards and upwards. So hopefully I'm right, and I guess we'll see you on Saturday night. Good luck to you all. Enjoy the game, and I will have a review of the game next week. I just want to thank everyone at The Bells Ringing for getting my reviews on there, as well as everyone reading them on the Aston Villa Fans in Australia Facebook page. And you can follow me at Scotty Coops and on Twitter. And let's go up the Villa.